Hello and welcome to Comic Island. My name's Arden and it's good to see you guys. We've been a little quiet over the weekend. It was Easter, we're busy. Joey was away, he's back, but jet lagged, so it's going to be a little while. My computer broke down, so I'm right now using my laptop, so we are going to be a little bit spotty for updates, but it should all be coming pretty soon. So in the meantime, I thought I'd do another one of these vlogs, because it's been a little while since I've done one of these. So we're going to keep going with the Green Lantern animated series with episode number 4, Into the Abyss. This was fun. This was a good episode overall. The plot of it is basically they're continuing along their journey. They come across a black hole of sorts, and there's a ship in there, or a ship going in there, and it's sending out a distress call, so they go and rescue it. They find the ship is carrying all these eggs, so they, instead of just saving the pilot, they're like, okay, we'll have to save everything. Because, you know, these are life forms too. So they start to set about pulling the ship out of the black hole. That doesn't go so well, and it ends up almost pulling Aya and their ship into the black hole with the first ship. So with all of that going on, they work together to try and pull it out. The eggs start hatching, and they're these weird mechanical-like beings that are eating the ship, so they try and fight them, but the Green Lantern rings have no effects on them, and only the red one does. They figure out that Aya's actually within the ship and is controlling these drones in an effort to try and cut the power so that only the main engine is drawing power, so that it'll be strong enough to pull themselves out of the black hole. Sure enough, they're able to do that. They pull out of the black hole, and they're successful. Aya's kind of like all happy and says that she's just acting like a Green Lantern, and Kilowog's like, well, you can't be a Green Lantern by choice, you need a body. And so she takes those little bites and puts them together, and this is how we get to see Aya's first body, or Aya's real body, I should say. So then she kind of starts to become a main character. The little hatchlings are all saved, and the captain's saved, and everyone kind of goes off, and that's the end of the episode. This was a pretty straightforward episode. I think this is the first one we see that's kind of more of a, not really a bottle episode, because that doesn't really apply to animation, but it's the first one that's kind of self-contained. It's more of them adventuring, like with a black hole this time, as opposed to their usual approach where it's kind of, they'll just be fighting one of the Lantern Corps or being moving the story along. This is just more of its own episodic story. I liked it. It was a really funny episode. There's a great moment where Razor and Kilowog are fighting, so Hal forces them to make up and shake hands. But of course they have no concept of what that is because they're not from Earth, so they just kind of do this to each other. And I just found that so amusing. That was a cute little moment. So it's good that the show has like a real sense of humor, that even like me as an adult, I'm laughing at it. They did a nice use of the black hole dynamics. It obviously didn't completely mirror with real world physics. They would have been torn to pieces several different times throughout the episode, but it was fun, and it's a neat way to get kids excited about space. I find often Green Lantern writers tend to forget that they have all of space and different stuff to work with, and they focus so much on the various Lantern Corps that it's nice for them to push out and do stuff like this. I had forgotten about the episode. I'd forgotten this is how like we get to see Aya's, like, I call it her Eve form because she kind of looks like Evie from WALL-E, but she does get her own body in this, and her character starts to move forward. I do like how she's basically just a Green Lantern by choice. She's powered by like a Green Lantern power battery, so she has the ability. So, and she admires their lifestyle, I guess, or whatever you want to call it, their philosophy. So she just decides to become one, regardless of what they say. And I thought that was cute. So this show does really good with balance. Like, we kind of shift between like content that can be enjoyed by kids to content that can also be enjoyed by adults. We shift between like drama and comedy, even though it's a kids show. They do a good job of blending all this together. So it's a really good show of balance. Like, they have a good sense of balancing like the more serious moments with levity, but not filling the show with levity so that it's all jokes. Like, they do deal with some serious themes. So it was a good, solid episode. And that's about it. All I really had to say. Just a quick little vlog to kind of hold you guys over for content. Hopefully we'll be able to get back to normal coverage, starting with New Comic Book Day tomorrow. And other than that, hope you guys are doing well. Sorry about it. It's been a little bit of a weird week. We haven't had a ton of updates because it was just me doing the recaps and reviews, and then my computer broke, so I couldn't do any more videos after that. I've been kind of working on some other stuff. All the votes for the top 10 heroes are in. So that will be coming soon. I kind of wrote the first draft of that script, so you guys can look forward to that pretty soon. It's going to be a fun one just because I really liked the results. It's kind of interesting and it'll be a cool video. And that's about it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments section what you thought of and what you think of this vlog stuff. And other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep reading comics.